Alright, good evening everyone. Once again, we've had quite the back and forth this evening between the quality and a couple of different takes and some different things going on. I don't know what happened, but on the first night that I was trying to have a co-host, and also without me realizing it, I was also trying to record with a few different tracks instead of having everything, all the audio for the mic in the game stuck on one track. I decided to do the advanced method and have the stream all on one track with the microphone and the switch and the headphones, but then I was going to record each of them as their own track separately, so that way when I do the mix for YouTube, everything is available to use on its own independent volume level, because a lot of different games vary in volume level, and even though I've managed to find a very consistent microphone level that's been working for me and sounds pretty decent, it's still been really difficult to balance it out between all the different games, and I'm trying to leave the switch at a designated volume level inside of StreamLabs and have it kind of police itself in between the different games. I know that Need for Speed is kind of loud, Everspace is loud with the weapons, but overall it's not that loud of a game. It's just when you're in combat it can be a little overwhelming for a little while, and it's like that for me too, even with the headphones as I'm playing it. And so it's nothing that if I could down mix it better I would. But as far as broadcasting it, everyone's hearing pretty much what I'm hearing for the most part. I've done a really good job of making sure that when it's playing back, and I do checks on the playbacks, that yes, it sounds pretty much exactly like what I'm hearing when I'm playing it on the recordings, which is great in my opinion. It's taken me a while to really get this far. Things are looking better. I did have to run around and do some things in Fire Emblem while I was waiting to get everything working. I didn't realize that I was having so many frame rate drops because something had changed inside of the settings and I was no longer using the NVEC encoding, and it was just trying to use this, I believe, the standard default CPU encoding, and that wasn't going to fly at all. And I was wondering why my CPU kept spiking to like 90% while I was doing the episode, and that was why. And I had no clue, but I immediately went and checked the settings once I noticed what was going on, and that was the simple fix. I just had to tweak the settings and I'm back to a pretty reliable broadcast signal. And here you go, this is what everything looks like at the moment. It's pretty standard procedure. I can finally finish exploring. I met up with Geralt at the mother's grave inside of the very tiny cemetery for a monastery. That's one of the only things that I found really unrealistic. Like, yeah, they have the crypt that you have that battle in, but then even besides that, there's this little graveyard and it's only like 4 tombs there. It doesn't make any sense. If this is a monastery, that's usually one of the biggest things that they bolster is real estate for a cemetery, but not in this one. Alright, so this can be a little tedious. I've been away from it. I'm not sure who I paid attention to. I know one of the main people that I was trying to catch up with was Annette, because I had neglected her for a little while. Alright, looks like I did a good job of making sure just about everyone is well motivated, which is great. I wish I had a play guide open and I had a better idea as to where I left off, but generally I should be at a point where I can just kind of follow through with what they're already really good at and get that better, and once those start to max out, I start to pick secondary things, and that kind of helps them bleed over into those crazy master classes in the end game. But yeah, let's see. I forget how important authority is, but especially since she's doing the black magic reason. She has the axe too. She might become like a dark knight if I follow through with the axe. I should try to get that to the D+.
Thanks for... Am I making progress?
There we go. Those are really worth it to follow through as early as you can. They usually get an extra ability like that.
Room to grow.
But besides the extra ability, now it's something that he actually enjoys doing, and he's more likely to perform a perfect, where I would then get the extra activity point for him and help him level up a little bit more, a little bit faster. But I'm gonna put this last point into something. See?
Couldn't have done it alone.
That's the perfect. And now you give him praise.
Who am I to turn down praise?
I'm sorry, it's not an activity point. Technically, it's just motivation. But now I can use that extra motivation.
Brings back memories.
And see, he's gonna go up with the black magic a lot faster now that I've completed the budding talent part of it.
I could do it. It is still far from enough.
It seems like she could have had a little bit more motivation to follow through on that a little bit better. It doesn't seem like I've done a whole lot with Felix. Come on.
Quite intriguing. Thank you.
Nice, finally.
A new power that I could use.
His talents are a little all over the place still, but we'll see what happens.
This
3 more students I can interact with.
I appreciate your guidance. That was... I'm certain I've improved.
Nice.
Looks like I did it.
I did not expect that to be perfect.
No big deal.
Sorry, I'm kind of like leaning in a little unnecessarily. That's just my shoulders don't go wide enough for the armrest of the chair all the time because of my disabilities. I need to get some kind of pillars to better rest my arms on, otherwise I'm going to get a terrible hunch in my back because I just try to rest my arms completely on my thighs, and that's the awkward posture I end up assuming because of that. Because even this, it's not that far apart, but just putting my elbows on the arms of the chair, even though they're high enough up, it ends up being very uncomfortable. That slight width stretches them apart. Even though Dimitri's almost always on the field getting experience, I feel like I should put a little extra attention into him. He is my...
All due to your coaching.
He is my house's primary leader.
Thanks. I'm a bit embarrassed.
I would want him to be a little ahead of everyone else if I could help it.
This will be useful. That was...
I don't know why the archery would be such a useful role for her, that it's a budding talent. I really wish I could get her better with the riding.
Thank you, Professor. I'm sure I'll get it again next time. Yes.
Sullivan, oh, I'm actually all done. I was just about to say, Sullivan actually ends up being quite the powerful character if you train him properly. I need to get him on a horse soon, which is another thing. It's been a while since I've assessed everyone's goals. Alright, he is working on riding, and I'm not even going to worry about, she ends up being a real flop in this game. It's great to have her for the trading and a couple other things, but especially now that I've completed the expansion with these 4 characters, they're a real hoot to have, and they'll easily replace Anne in any kind of pinch. Who's the group task set for? They're both set to Skywatch still. I'll keep that going. The sooner I have 2 Pegasus Knights, the better. Then I have to start getting some Black Knights and such. That'll be fun.
Professor, could you explain?
Probably wants me to say carrying a torch, but I want to say he's always wants to get braver.
Ah, I see it now.
Alright, great. He didn't need the extra motivation, but focus on axe and heavy armor. That's ironic. That's what he's already focusing on now, if I'm reading this correctly. Focus on axe and heavy armor skills on the left hand side means that's what he's already assigned to. Update goals, and the arrow indicates he would like to update to axe and heavy armor skills to excel as heavy armor class. That's exactly what I have him set to. So even though he wanted to change, nothing was really being changed at all. But I just said yes to try to make him feel better. Oh no, I didn't mean to do this, but sure. And I don't have my play guide open, so I'm just gonna take a complete shot at it. Just because of the name of it.
You asked me here for a reason, yeah? Well, at the very least, this should be interesting.
I would think this would be a type that he would enjoy, but they're all particular, just like real people, to the kind of tea they drink. You can see the sparkles.
It's lukewarm.
Oh, he doesn't like it. I'll try to make better.
Got it.
Oh, probably would have been school days. That gave me a second chance. That was nice.
Got it.
Security or allies? Oh man, it would have been allies, but
Cool.
that's okay.
Thanks for the treat, friend.
He wasn't completely disappointed, but I could have done better. Oh good, his motivation went up a little bit. That counts for something. Now this is the day
My
before
presence
battle.
will affect nothing, I'm sure, but I shall put forth the effort. I am a little worried. I shall aim even higher.
Each new experience is an asset.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Impressed yet?
Oh, really? I can already... It suggests for me to do battle. I could already do other things. Let's just make sure all of my other responsibilities are taken care of. Everybody's weapons are in good shape, right? I haven't been on for a while. But I'm assuming that I remedied everything after the last battle. Alright. I wonder if I can do any certifications. That would be nice. I believe once they have that gold barrier around them, oh no, that's just what they've been. Once they have the star, they've fully completed it. I must need to get an advanced seal. Intermediate. Assume that's all she needs.
I'm so glad I passed!
She still need a beginner class equipped. Oh no, wow. That's how far behind she is. I have to buy her a beginner seal. I am very happy that I paid attention to that much.
It's all thanks to...
Oh, right. At least I got those two taken care of. That's pretty important. Save that. Any support? No, not really. Alright, and I will haphazardly start some of these battles and see what happens. Alright, here's the quest battles that they've been bugging me about. They're only level 7. That's actually a great chance to help Annette clutch up, I believe. New merchants, nice.
Thanks.
Who won Cyril? How did he end up first? Come on, who's playing the game?
I am grateful.
Marianne is worth it. She comes with a hero's relic from what I hear tell. This should be a pretty casual battle. The most important thing is for me to pay attention to who I'm sending out onto the field and what type of character relationships that I'm building up between people. I try to kind of juggle around who the adjuncts are for the different people and who's getting the experience. So Annette could probably use an adjunct for herself. Oh, I can actually use them as adjuncts too. I had no idea. This would be a good chance to get Hilda out there to get some EXP. I think they said something about when they help you out for the month, they actually don't get EXP, but let's see who's at the top. Mercedes at the top. She does not need to come with me. That actually leaves Dwayne out of it too, though. Dimitri's at 12. He shouldn't come. So that does let me send Constance. Might as well send Anne for the challenge. Alright, that's the maximum amount of people that I can send on the battlefield right now. There's a couple that are a little weaker that I need to keep an eye on. And other than that, I should look at everyone's spot on the map. Alright, this looks pretty straightforward. Might be an instance where reinforcements show up. I'm not expecting that to be the case. Alright. Alright, put the 3 weakest characters up front. That normally isn't the way you want to do things, but since they are right on par with the levels of who we're fighting, they should do just fine. Anne definitely needs to equip a better weapon when she starts fighting. I'm sorry, Annette. And what about Hilda? She has an iron axe as well. Do I have any say in what she has equipped? No, I don't have any say in what Hilda has equipped. That's a shame. But I'm just gonna hope that she hangs in there and she does decent with the axe that she has. Took a little bit of time to get that set up, so it's worth saving just in case something happens. And we're gonna start this fight and see what happens. It's already been on for a half hour almost. Can't believe it.
Here goes.
So you can see the red streaks. That's how many of the other enemies are going to be within attacking range of that unit.
Ooh, me?
So I'm trying to be a little sparse with
Aye,
how much damage they could take. Like, see, if I put Anne here, she's going to get attacked by 5 different guys. That's the last thing that I need to happen. If I put her there, I might be able to equip her steel bow. This way, at least if that archer does come after her that's within range, she'll be able to counterattack them. And that's the whole reason why it was worth it to switch up what she has equipped. Seems like that, I don't know if that's a guarantee or if they're just pointing it out, but I'll definitely move Balthus up here. He's hidden in the grass. It'll give him a chance to confront that other guy with an axe if everything works out.
I'm on
Those
it.
characters are pretty high in level. They shouldn't have any problem enduring a few hits.
Stay focused.
Yep.
You could hit somebody from there, really? Oh, just reposition. That might be useful.
give
I
it
have to
my
pay
all.
attention to whatever that can do. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. He shouldn't die, but then again, he's an archer, so I don't really know. Probably if I just better if I leave him in the back of the lines. He could still do some damage. Not a very high chance, but let's give it a shot. Nope, he missed, but at least he tried. I'm surprised he's only getting one swing in. I guess on counterattacks, that's all that counts. Or they're fast enough that he's only going to be doing 2 hits instead of 4.
Ow!
Do I even have a healer with me? No, I don't think I paid enough attention to that, actually. I'm gonna have to be really careful about how much damage I take. So now that he's
Good
low
looking out.
enough on HP, I will have Anne move close enough so that way hopefully she can get the final hit and get a level up.
Oh!
That guy would have shot her twice. That's how far behind she is.
You sure?
Yeah, we gotta do something to save her behind. Oh, really? Come on. There was only a 10% chance of him missing. I can't believe that happened. Making me waste.
Who, me?
Yeah, why not? 67. 87 chance of hitting them. So the MT, that's the might, that's how much damage you'll do. The HIT is your hit chance, and the CRT is critical. Really? They're gonna make me waste another Divine Pulse.
I'm on it.
Alright, I wanna bring in some big guns now. I just cannot believe the bad luck that I'm having with this right now. I really can't. It's just amazing.
You sure?
A 100% chance. There you go.
Easy peasy.
She's been proving to be very reliable lately, which is great. Oh, that's right. I can move her again. But sure, why not? That may be a little bold, but I'm gonna do it.
Who?
Hoping I
me?
don't regret it.
I'll give it my all.
Yeah, let's have Ash shoot the guy, and then hopefully one of those underlevel characters can get in and get some EXP.
Here goes.
And it better go right. Good, do it.
Can't afford to lose.
And that is how you get the
Stinks.
that's how you get the underlevel characters to make some amount of progress. Is you have to wait until whoever they're fighting only has 5 or so HP left, so that way they can swoop in and get the final hit. Come on.
Ready to bleed?
Wonderful, that's exactly what I was hoping for, but I didn't want to jinx myself. All I needed was a critical.
Sure thing.
Really help everyone out. He can heal people. Who needs it? Yeah, let's make sure she gets... he's not a magic user right now, so they won't let me do
Stay
it.
focused.
They've really complicated some things in this game about using magic, but that's another topic for another time. He could have actually killed her if he had landed both hits.
Now I need...
And this is a bold move because I can have Annette take this guy out if everything works out. Good. But
What's done
now
is done.
I have to make sure that all these other units like gang up on this guy and take him out, because otherwise she could easily get knocked out.
You fought well.
You never let me down. Good looking out.
You're fresh out of luck.
I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have her on the front lines like that, but I want to take the risk. And for a change, I wasn't hoping for a
Am I
critical
starting to
hit.
master this?
That panned out exactly the way that I hoped it would. That way Hilda can come in and do some damage.
I put in some work.
Each new experience is an asset.
It's a shame because Annette could have used that experience just as badly. But I'm trying to build up that relationship with Hilda and my main character, so that way she'll be an easier recruit later on. I try not to use the Sword of the Creator this early on, just because it is a pain to go to the blacksmith and have it reforged or fixed. I forget what they call it. I don't think it's just repairs, something a little more technical, but it could be. Yeah, let's go for it and save myself some grief.
Be gone.
He is incredibly reliable.
It's all becoming clearer.
Wow. Oh, he still had to miss. Come on. They can't attack and use an item, I don't think. I will... She's level 11. I'll just have her retreat and use her item just to be extra safe. I'm not trying to have anyone get KO'd. I need to get Anne back up to the front so that way she can get a little more EXP. That's one thing that I see often that amazes me, is that the archers in response are very good at deflecting magic damage, and they're able to get away with dealing decent damage not just to the flyers because of the weakness, but to magic users, whether it's nice, whether it's mages or clerks. Oh, come on.
You sure?
About time I got her level up.
Well, here goes.
She can't even make it to the EXP spot. It's horrible. Might as well have Happy get it. It wasn't even that much. That was pathetic.
Sure thing.
11, 12.
Stay focused.
I'm surprised nobody has
I'll do it.
a battalion that
Careful,
can
please.
heal somebody right now. I really am.
Let me at him.
It's a little late to try that. Oh, he could be at damage to get KO'd at risk.
No hesitation. That is that.
Face it, I'm better than you. Luck is on mine.
There are only two. Excuse me, there are only two enemies left on the map, it looks like. This should at least let me get Hilda over there if I want. I mean Annette.
Unexpected.
There we go. That 97 hit chance should leave a little opening for him to retaliate.
Thank goodness.
She needed that level up to 10 at the very least. Yeah, her stats are still a little poo-poo, but hopefully that'll get better. She has a white magic one. At least I can get her to do something before the battle's completely over. Even though it's not a lot, that gives people a little bit of EXP for using their different battalion abilities. Hilda's not gonna reach. I'll try to have Ash get an extra point in here at the end.
Doing my part.
Well, that's funny. I know I was trying to level her up, but I didn't expect her to be the MVP. She must have really earned the most KOs. Well, that's nice. The next main mission, it only requires you to be level 9. Oh wow, I have 2 more activity points. That means I can do at least 2 more battles. That auxiliary battle's level 13. And it's already going to give me twice the rewards. But I think I would have a really hard time getting through that. It would take me a really long time at the very least. And I would have to take a really balanced team of people into that. I'm gonna follow through with this next quest first and foremost. I'll probably just stick to the same team since I feel like those are the characters that I need to level up the most. The one big change that I might make is I might try to bring Mercedes with me so that way I can heal everyone at least. There you go, everyone's still pretty much set up the same. I'm not gonna put too much time or thought into that. This is pretty much the same map and the same battle that I just fought. And that's one of the few things that does get a little tiresome about this game, is that a lot of the battles do repeat themselves. Oh, that's right, I said they definitely need to bring a healer with me. That'll actually be an interesting duo. Have Sullivan and Annette team up more often. I could see him actually getting along well with her, because he flirts with every girl on the campus. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of dialogue they unlock together.
Let me at him.
I think that actually ends up getting everybody on the map, except maybe Happy.
Thank you.
Aye, aye.
Yep.
I'm actually hoping she doesn't KO him and leaves him at 2. That would be perfect. Nice.
Here goes.
It's a shame she has to use the special just to have the higher hit rate. But it's all going to be
Can't
worth
afford to
getting the
lose.
EXP, that's right.
Who, me?
Stay focused.
I'm surprised I missed.
I'll go. Too easy.
Sure thing.
I'll give it my all.
Oh wow, he can make it all the way through the bushes, which is great. It's a lot easier than getting left behind. Nice.
That's how it goes.
Here we go.
And see, even though she's a mage right now, because she can still use magic, she's actually able to access the healing magic that she already knows. She also knows stride, that's really helpful. Oh, I guess she doesn't know any black magic yet. Okay, that's fine. So she just stuck healing somebody. Oh, she wasn't in range. That's all it was. I was gonna say. Nice, she actually got to attack him even though he was right in her face. That must have been part of her crest, which we saw activated.
Had to be done. It's just not my day.
Right, a chance for Hilda to get some EXP, that's good. I got lucky, I was just looking at that, it's like 78.
I'm all sweaty.
Hit rate is pretty low. I got lucky she followed through on that.
Be mindful.
They would have got a critical, I possibly could have been KO'd, that would have been devastating. But I did it because I figured I could just heal. That's not as much as I thought it would be.
Well done.
But this is the other reason, is that it should be enough for Annette to come in and save the day.
What's done is done.
Nice. And they're both gonna go for Yuri, really? That might not be good. That could help, doing this first. Oh, but I had to miss. Come on. I hate it when it looks like something good is gonna pan out just to be sorely disappointed. Deadeye has a lower hit rate for some reason. Happy's really the last one that has to move. Bosses will probably just end up casting Stride on the next turn again. Alright, we're doing good on HP except for my main character, it looks like. Wow, even Ash would get in on that. Pretty decent amount of people.
So grateful.
And, well, yeah, because he already moved, I can't even return the favor with Mercedes. I don't think it, and there's no way it would carry over, so that's the only disappointment about it. Thank you, Annette. I got lucky
That worked
again.
out.
Yeah.
Feeling stronger.
She needs more speed. I'll have to get some of those crazy items and start making her a little more hacks by boosting up her speed stat. Yeah, I should try to let Anne get in on this EXP action. Nice, it looks like she already stands a good chance. I just feel like there's going to be a point at which I'm stuck using Anne, and I'm going to regret it if I just neglect her and leave her behind. And another thing a lot of people had said online, which I really feel like is true, is that a lot of this game is... A lot of the difficulty of this game is based off of... It's gonna be a lot of EXP for her. A lot of this difficulty of this game is based off of your level. And it seems to be that instead of giving a easy, normal, difficult mode, they just resorted to saying that, hey, if you're the same, if you're 2 levels below a unit, then you're gonna get annihilated really easily. If you're 2 levels above a unit, you're gonna annihilate them really easily. And it really is that simple. The level threshold doesn't even have, the level difference doesn't even have to be that wide in order for it to be a nearly devastating impact, really. I might want to heal Ash of all people.
You're a big help.
If I would have had her javelin equipped, she would have threw one at him. Balthus got all left behind because he's just been doing nothing but casting his gambit on everyone, so I'll just give him some of the easy EXP by placing him on this spot.
Blood and sweat was worth it.
You sure?
Looks like he's gonna knock him out either way. I'll let him take the shot.
Next time, bring your friends.
He said I'm ready for more of a challenge. Oh man. Sometimes the dialogue is really juicy like that. Sometimes it's just like, what are they even thinking? Ooh, Anne's right here. She should get this. I'm glad I actually paid enough attention to see that. I almost neglected to give her the EXP.
See ya.
it was so disappointing that it took like an hour for this broadcast to be decent. I don't know why the settings had been rolled back to nearly the default setup. I really believe it had something to do with having changed everything from the simple basic audio settings to recording in the multi-track mode but broadcasting in the single track. Because when I had to switch it to the advanced mode to access their settings, it must have just disrupted something. There's like no chance of him hitting him. There's no point in wasting the durability of the weapon. I'll still place him there, but I'll just have him wait. Oh wow.
It's so far left to go.
Uh-oh. This way should give me an opportunity to finish off just about all the units standing around. Give me another setup for Anne, just barely. You really do have to micromanage every last bit of EXP in this game. But it is a pretty down-to-earth RPG. One of the things that I like about this that's a bit different than a lot of others is you don't have to worry about getting people to level 99. You don't have to worry about doing thousands of damage and things of that nature. And there's still some, you know, pretty cool epic fights that are worth it and make it seem very theatrical, but it's not as over the edge as some others. And I really do actually appreciate that the more I play through this. There you go, leaning all close again. Let's see if Hilda can make it with her iron axe. 70 hit chance. There you go, goes up to 90 if she uses smash.
Hilda! Hilda!
And see, because she's just a guest, she really doesn't earn EXP, but it does help her build rapport with my leader. Here we go with Annette.
What's done is done.
Hey, good job.
And she's really starting to catch up in level. That's good that Sylvan made a comment that means that they'll have a little bit of dialogue and interchange. It's great that Anne got MVP. Hopefully she feels a little better about herself. And I still get to do one more battle. That's what's really amazing. I'm pretty sure that even I got those last 3. Who is it? Hilda's only level 9. I forget what these maps particularly look like, but next mission's only level 9 as well. You know, only because I'm feeling a little tired, I'll just go for the level 8 task. That way I don't have to worry about trying too hard, nobody should get KO'd. It'll be a little less EXP. Because the more often they get to swing their weapons, the more skill points they get to earn on those weapons and those trades, and that's almost as good as doing a lecture, which can really help them advance pretty quickly. And see, these 3 are already level 12 and 11, so doesn't really feel like I'm leaving anyone behind by taking these characters on further. We're all clustered together in a corner. There's these 3 over here that try to swing in. It takes a really long time to get through this grass. That's why I really like having characters that are able to cast stride with those gambits, because it makes it so much easier to get out and start to fight. It really saves you like 20 minutes of time. Actually, that's the one thing I should take into consideration. When Balthus is here, Mercedes is there. I'm better off putting them in the middle because of the way that the spell casts itself in a diamond shape. Actually, that might be just fine, really. That might be better, so that way there's somebody to go up there and start fighting them. Alright, I'm gonna go with this and see how it works out.
Let me at him.
This way I can have Mercedes use it on the other side, and everybody should have an equal opportunity.
Here we go.
Yeah, look, Happy already has it. The Happy's probably going to be able to travel wherever in the world she wants.
You can do it, go right there.
Well done.
Did I do the right thing? Yes. Okay.
Who, me?
Sure thing. Face it, I'm better than you.
I'll go.
Since he's just gonna knock somebody out in one hit anyway, I might as well have it be the unit that's further away. This
Next
way,
time, bring your friends.
and I think it's Hilda, Annette, I'm sorry, and Annette both have a chance to get up here and take a shot at the enemy.
I'll give it my all.
Aye, aye. Thanks for the bit.
Sometimes the combat arts aren't worth it because of the extra endurance that they take up from the weapons, stamina.
Yep.
It just ends up being a big flop. And see, the most important thing with this move is that I'm making sure that I move all of my units all the way through the bushes, because if you move them into the bushes, even though you get a little bit of coverage for evasive reasons, you end up being severely hindered on your next turn, not being able to move even half as far.
I learn with my heart.
Stay focused. It's over. Should I have held back?
It all makes sense.
Noted. Never end up on your bad side.
Good for Ash. Oh, she's actually really close to getting KO'd. That's not good. Oh no, it might just happen. Oh crap. And now I gotta wait for all the enemies to make turns before I can use a Divine Pulse to fix that. Oh man.
Stay focused. Allow me to demonstrate. You fought well.
I'm certain I've improved.
Yep.
I'm hoping that this will leave less of an opening for the same amount of characters to do any kind of damage. I don't know why she's so slow that all the other units are getting 2 hits in on her. That's what's really getting on my nerves. At least they can't counterattack that. That's one of the good things that's useful about the battalions as well, is that you can get an attack in without worrying about a counterattack sometimes.
I learn with my heart.
Good, she got some of the EXP she wanted, even though it missed. she should hold her ground until she can get healed now at least. Nobody gets a critical in. Good.
Guess I learned a thing or two.
That's useful. Oh, it doesn't help that they're axe users and she's a spear user. I have to love that wonderful weapons triangle.
Me? Really?
Let me at him.
At least he can get all the way across. That's useful.
Sure thing.
Who, me?
Good, let her build that motivation up.
I put in some work.
Wait, who do I want to get the EXP more?
I'll do my best.
I can't afford to have you miss, because otherwise you're gonna get KO'd.
I had no choice.
That's right.
Aye,
Ooh, that should heal a little bit of everyone. That's actually really useful right now.
Much
Not just
appreciated.
a reason to gain EXP. Nice.
I'll go.
Yeah, and you'll probably annihilate everyone, which is wonderful.
Another win.
Some heavy knights. It's just one up there, it looks like, but they're starting to come through. Actually, that's might be worth using. Yeah. Holy crap. Nice.
Who's next?
I mean, just watch a bolt of lightning strike a suit of armor. That was kind of entertaining.
That is that. We must all do our part.
Have I improved some?
That might not be such a good that's a little better. Because you can get on the other side. Hopefully you knock this guy out the way you're supposed to. Good.
No biggie.
She shouldn't have to worry about taking damage now. She can just kind of hide in a corner for a while.
I'll give it my all.
Oh, is that really the furthest you can go, Ash? $45 hit chance on him, 49 on him, 49, 44. Nice. That could have been devastating. Yuri's holding his own pretty good. finally get Balthus out there to get some EXP and maybe even Mercedes. But she should probably just focus on healing somebody. Of course, the people that need to be healed can't make it. He's 11. Yeah, I'll send him out there. It's time for him to beat a chump up.
It's good to be king.
Alright, here we go. And I believe this is the last battle. Once I get through this, there might be a birthday task or something of that nature. I might have to do a lecture with a bunch of really grumpy students because they're going to have zero motivation after the battle. But I'll be able to take a break, get this episode up live on YouTube for tomorrow in case anyone wants to see something a little different.
Easy peasy.
This is a game that I wanted to do a really straight playthrough the first time that I was embarking on the adventure, but it was really difficult because I was so focused on trying to get everything with the switch to work. No, that was a bad move. I wasn't even paying attention. I am so lucky that I had at least one more divine pulse. It seems like I have more than one, but still.
I'll give it my all.
That should help make it easier because now Felix could take him out on the first swing and the guy won't have a chance to counterattack. Although he's level 11, 13. It's surprising Mercedes is 13.
Aye,
I can have a 2, so it won't quite do it. She's not close enough. So I'll let Felix get it. It should be good enough that he'll, yeah, get it on the first swing though.
Why am I even here?
There we go, that's much better. And yeah, I'm not a complete perfectionist. I don't try to beat the game without the divine pulse. There are people that will put in the effort to do a perfect playthrough and things of that nature. The only thing I really have going on that I want to accomplish is trying to get all of the
Who, me?
heroes relics. That's what they're called. All of those hero relics would be really fun. You do have to have a handful of characters recruited to your team. Hilda's one of them, Casper's one of them, and there might be one or two others that I have to go out of my way to recruit from other houses in order to be sure to... Wow, he's gonna go attack Annette, really. But there might be one or two other characters aside from those that I actually have to recruit to my house. Would be a pain, but I'm gonna work on it. I want to do the best that I can. A lot of people say that Dimitri's house, the Blue Lions, is the easiest, mainly because it has the most heroes relics given to it by default. So maybe good. Wow, I'm surprised that missed. It might be a good 4 or 5 different characters within Dimitri's Blue Lion's house that already get divine weapons bestowed upon them throughout the game's quest. Alright, apparently they did give some wizards a fair amount of dexterity.
much.
Only because, wow, this is actually a close call for all of them. Holy crap. I was just about to say, I didn't want Annette to run the chance of getting KO'd, but nobody else is close enough to take this guy out now. And it's actually a close call no matter what weapon he's using, it seems like. At least he can't counter attack with that. Let's try this. That should help.
Try our plan.
Nice. I'm surprised with the Ash being further away, but I guess because he was within attacking range and because he's an archer, that it was able to pull it off. 56, 36, come on. Why is that higher with the iron axe? Nice. Alright, use your assault troops. Nice. I wasn't even expecting that. Wow, her assault troops ended up being cavalry assault troops. That's actually pretty epic. How about that? Good for you, Yuri. Alright, now let's see if I have to do a lecture. It may be the case. We're all gonna have zero motivation if
Thank you
that's...
so much.
that ends up being the case.
I am grateful. I have gratitude. Thanks so much.
I thank you.
Yes, I still have to do instruction. Nobody's gonna want to learn anything this week. These three seem happy. So let's do these people that are happy, because I'll be able to get the most work out of them, and then I'll pick one or two others. I'm
Thanks for
trying
taking the time.
to get this budding talent, make some progress. Not sure what good the archery is gonna do for him, but I'm trusting that it'll be worth it.
All thanks to you. All thanks to you.
This. This. Am I starting? This will be used.
Yeah, it will be once I actually get you on a horse.
I am. No need. I have. I have deep.
Nice.
Got it.
But he can't use it yet.
Got it.
Nice.
I'm really getting the hang of it.
2 more, wow, and there's not even anyone to hardly teach. Oh man, I was able to give her 1 point on riding. Alright, that's it. Let's change up the group tasks. I will do Dwayne for the armor, and there's going to be Annette. Yes, excellent. Great. And what are their goals, actually? She has some weird goals. I will actually do heavy armor and riding for her. I think that's going to end up panning out a lot better.
Friend.
I wanted to say the authority is that for a reason, but I'll let him switch. I mean, the bow was his budding talent for a reason. Oh, I get to do some of this.
Here you are again. I see. The flowers you helped to water are in bloom now. Have a look. Indeed. My sister was fond of this one in particular. Dead. Dusker is a dead land. Its flowers were all trampled under the boots of soldiers. But seeing this blossom brings back memories. I do not know why I am telling you all of this. There is little to tell. But if you are from Fodlan, you must know what became of the people of Dusker. The people who betrayed their allies from Fargus. The ones who were punished for regicide. The Dusker are shunned for their crimes, even now. It would be in your interest not to spend any more time around me than necessary. His Highness is an exception. But, to be completely candid, it pleases me to be able to speak with you like this. If you truly do not mind, I would be glad to receive more visits from you in the future.
Finally letting his guard down. That took long enough. Oh wow. That was kind of abrupt. I have no idea what I've done to get to level B with him so fast. I will host a tea party for her. Let's see how this goes, and then hopefully I can get to a point where I can save it soon.
Thanks for inviting me.
I wouldn't be surprised if she wants something more bitter, but hopefully she'll enjoy something sweet.
This is great.
Good. That's a good sign. She strikes me as the type of person that wants to talk about weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Gerald.
Wow. Don't throw away anything that's still usable, okay? I'll take whatever you don't need.
Of course.
Wow.
I was lucky they gave me a second chance on that one. Oh wow, they really give you quite a few options.
Yeah.
How do I move it out? I'm trying to zoom out.
What are you staring at me for? I've been doing all my training. This is really nice. Captain Jer... I see. What are you staring at me for? I've been doing all my training.
Thanks for the tea. Invite me by again sometime.
Well, that's about as exciting as it gets. Nice. I forgot that if you can actually get it perfect, you get a little benefit. A little stat boost, which helps for later
Let's do it
on.
together.
Right. We will make this quick. It went well.
Nice. Now we get to see everyone level up a little bit more.
I'm a quick study.
I'm a well-oiled machine.
It is still far from enough.
Wow, that's a spell I haven't seen before. Nice. That's
Well
a
done.
decent amount of
You have my
progress.
thanks.
Impressive. Thanks.
Definitely time to just save and take a break. When I come back tomorrow night, hopefully I can work on getting through some of these support dialogues. It looks like there's a lot that happened on the battlefield. It'll be interesting to see who has what to say to who, and we'll go through and try to make sure that we're getting Annette properly leveled up, try to make sure that we're getting everybody in equal. And it should be pretty entertaining now that I have everything streaming nice and smoothly again. I can't believe that everything got messed up with that earlier. Look, literally 0 dropped frames. That's what I've been shooting for again. Everything's at the proper markers. It's recording correctly. I was really worried that trying to record the multiple tracks was going to mess everything up, but it seems like everything went really smoothly. And so just to make sure that I exit the show correctly, I'm going to bounce over to the end show bumper. It's really been a big pleasure, and actually really just before I do that, a fast reminder, if you enjoyed yourself, if you want to know more, you can always check out facebook.com/VykkersLab, and feel free to follow me on YouTube if you want to see previous episodes or the occasional episode that you miss. I usually try to upload it there. This is a solid series. The beginning of this final episode here is what I'm going to upload to YouTube. I'm not going to worry about doing the first half earlier when my settings were all messed up. It's a shame. I'm going to give Weirdy Wife a lesson and a rundown on how the Stream Deck works and a couple things like that, and she's really interested in being my new co-host, so I'm really glad that I could pursue that with my wife. I'm really hoping I can make that work out, and it's difficult. We both usually have a little amount of energy left at the end of the day, but this is still something that's a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing these different games. I just have to help her get in a mood and understand what's going on, and it should be a lot of fun. It should really increase the quality of the production overall, and we should really be able to make this go somewhere. So if anyone else has any opinions, if there's any games out there that you'd like to see me play in particular, feel free to leave me a message on the Facebook page anytime, or you can even email me at VykkersLab@hotmail.com. So I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Be safe and get some rest.